Yo, what is going on everyone? Thank you for joining me for another video, and in today's video we're going to be making some predictions on what the theme could possibly be for the upcoming Black Clover movie. Now this video is going to be a little bit different than my previous videos in the fact that I'm going to be just making my own predictions. I'm not really going to be reviewing anything as in the case of the manga chapters or really making any theories on stuff covered throughout the manga of the animes or the things that we've read. This one's going to be kind of on the fly. I have a Word document open where I have some themes open that I was thinking about, and I'm just going to kind of on the fly talk about them without it really being scripted, as though you guys can really get an unfiltered sort of view on what I'm thinking about these themes for the movie. And if you guys definitely do enjoy the video, I would love to hear some of the predictions you guys may think the movie may be about down in the comment section below. And without further ado guys, let's go ahead and jump into these movie predictions. And starting off this list of predictions, I'm going to go ahead and preface this by saying this first prediction is a direct tie-in with the manga. So if you have not read past where the anime ends in the Black Clover manga, I would highly recommend going ahead and skipping over this prediction if you don't want to be spoiled, and you can go ahead and check out the rest of the list of predictions. All other predictions I'm going to be doing are not spoilers in any way, shape, or form. So if you definitely don't want to be spoiled, I would definitely recommend to go ahead and click the timestamp in the description below to go ahead and skip over this so you don't get yourself spoiled. And with spoiler warnings out of the way, we're going to go ahead and jump in with the first prediction, and that is the possible reintroduction of Lucifugus. Now for Black Clover manga readers, we already know the role that Lucifugus played in the manga. Pretty much Lucifugus was the Faust family's demon that they went ahead and passed down, as well as the demon that is responsible for killing Morgan. This prediction is sort of my lowest on the totem pole, which is why I'm getting it out of the way first, but I definitely feel as though we could perhaps see Lucifugus in the movie, seeing as though how things transpired within the manga. Just a quick recap, pretty much what happened in the manga. Lucifugus is the Faust family sort of demon that Noct tried to summon and have as his own demon before him taking over Noct and then thus killing Morgan for trying to save Noct. So definitely I feel as though there could be some redemption between Noct and Lucifugus. I don't know if it would necessarily take place in the movie or so within the remaining chapters of the Spade arc, but definitely I feel as though seeing Lucifugus in the movie would definitely be interesting. Personally, I don't know if I would want to see this, just seeing as though I feel as though Black Clover has been sort of shoveling a lot of demons at us. I know that Black Clover and demons and devils are pretty much intertwined with each other, but I feel as though I would like an arc solely dedicated to a new sort of enemy that is not a demon or, you know, a demon host, but rather a completely new sort of enemy specifically for the movie, because I feel as though the last two arcs we got a big antagonist in the form of a devil. We got Zagreus for the reincarnation arc, and then we also got the three devils in the form of the Spade Kingdom / Dark Triad arc in the form of Megecula, Beelzebub, and then Lucifero. So definitely I would like to see them break away from devils and just kind of give us a break of them just before it gets played out a little too much and we have something fresh and exciting and new going into the movie to build up hype. And moving on to my second prediction for the Black Clover movie, which is Asta as well as other magic knights could fight a new threat in another kingdom. Now more specifically, the Diamond Kingdom. Now the reason why I'm saying the Diamond Kingdom specifically is because I feel as though the anime has done a really good job thus far of showcasing other kingdoms to us, such as the Spade Kingdom, Heart Kingdom, and obviously the Clover Kingdom. Now I don't necessarily think that Yuki Tabata is just going to leave the Diamond Kingdom sort of as what we've seen in the anime through the backstories of Fonzel, Mars, and Fauna. I definitely feel as though at some point he will elaborate a little bit more on that kingdom. It might be a little too far-fetched to say he'll do it in the movie, just because I feel as though I just don't feel as though it'll be that plausible of a movie theme, but it definitely could be pretty cool. You know, we definitely could go there and see how the experimentation on the children is coming to fruition, and we definitely would be incentivized through taking out that sort of evil monarch and evil mastermind behind the experimentation on the children. And in doing so, the characters could reunite with returning characters such as Mars, Fonzel, and Fauna, as well as Ladros. I just, like I said, guys, I don't really feel as though this prediction or this theme would be too plausible, but it definitely is an interesting prediction to go ahead and think about. And moving on to our third prediction for the Black Clover movie, which is we could see Asta as well as the Black Bulls travel to Japan. Now, I think this is the most plausible sort of theme for the movie, just because I feel as though it's a really fresh idea, as well as something to really help expand upon the Black Clover universe. Now, thus far, we've only gotten sort of mentions of Japan through Yami's backstory and little side notes that Yami talks about. More specifically, whenever the Magic Knight Captain's battle was going on, how while Yami was trapped in Dorothy's glamour world, he asked for sushi, and Dorothy pretty much told him she can't make anything in her glamour world that she's not personally seen. I feel as though all these little tips through dialogue as well as backstory could definitely be leading to the Black Bulls or even other Magic Knights traveling to Japan. I definitely feel as though this would be a very, very good theme for the movie, just because it would give us variety. It would be set in a new setting. It would just be able to expand upon the universe of Black Clover that much more, as well as break up the monotony between going to different kingdoms, all the kingdoms that we already know about, and it could really give way to a lot of cool and interesting new characters as well as different magic. And seeing as how they would do this and how Yuki Tabata would really set this up, I'm not quite sure. I'm not quite sure if it would be sort of a situation to where Asta and the Black Bulls are away fighting danger in Japan, as well as Yuno and all the other magic squads staying in the Clover Kingdom and distributing their forces that way, and there being a different threat in the Clover Kingdom. I'm not totally sure on that. Obviously, we're just gonna have to wait until more details for the movie come out, but definitely I feel as though any sort of branches of those of that idea, of that prediction, it definitely has a very good chance of making its way into the movie. Now, I do think what gives credence to this a little bit more is the teaser and promotional sort of art of Asta looking at the camera with his hand pointing out over his eyes, sort of like trying to get a better view. I definitely feel as though this could be foreshadowing towards Asta setting his eyes on new horizons, such as them making and embarking on a new mission in Japan. And another reason why I like the theme prediction of Japan for the Black Clover movie is just because it will give us a little bit more insight on Yami in his home country. I feel as though this will really give credence to a lot of what Yami has dealt with up until he came to the Clover Kingdom, and just seeing how he interacts with maybe people he knows from there, maybe his friends and family that he left behind. Give us a reason as to why he left Japan in search of the Clover Kingdom, and maybe why things are the way they are there, but definitely that is a very interesting outlook on that. And wrapping up our predictions videos, I have the fourth and final prediction for this video, coming in the form of perhaps Yuki Tabata will just go ahead and give us a brand new theme, as well as returning characters and a new antagonist. Now, this one is the most safe prediction in my opinion, because it doesn't really leave too much for error, because we will get a new antagonist for the movie. Whether or not we will get returning characters in the form of Mars, Fonzel, Fauna, some of the Eye of the Midnight Sun characters, is all up for debate. We don't know about that yet, but definitely I feel as though this one is pretty plausible as well, and it would be pretty interesting to see what Yuki Tabata will throw at us. And alright guys, that's going to go ahead and wrap up my theme predictions for the upcoming Black Clover movie. Now, what did you guys think of my predictions? Did you guys agree with them? Did you guys like them? Did you guys not like them? Let me know in the comments, and let me know some of your guys' predictions. It would definitely be interesting to see what you guys have to say for the new Black Clover movie. But with that, guys, I'm going to go ahead and sign out. If you guys haven't already, consider sticking around, because I will be uploading anime and manga videos such as this every single day. I was thinking about uploading an additional video sometime throughout this week, and that is a video for a review for the newly released game Shin Megami Tensei 5. Now, I've recently completed that game and wanted to give an honest review on it, so if you guys would like to see that, let me know. I think I'll upload that in conjunction with another anime and manga video, so definitely stay tuned for that, because I really enjoyed the game and I definitely have a lot to talk about with the game, so I feel as though doing it on my YouTube and letting everybody know and sort of spreading the good word of SMT5 will definitely be a pretty cool way to engage you guys and just bring everybody together and just let everybody know about the game. But with that, guys, I'm going to go ahead and sign out. Thank you guys all for watching, and I hope to see you guys soon. See ya!